Blossom Goodchild, Channeling the Federation of Light, April 28, 2018. Blossom. Good morning. How quickly the week flies by these days. So many now, can physically/emotionally/mentally feel the step up in energy, and it is good to know that we are getting ever closer to wherever it is we are going. In order to keep up the momentum and to keep excitement high, so that the event can arrive, I wondered if you could talk to us about clearing the pineal gland? We got close once, then never really got onto the topic. Federation of Light. Greetings to each one. Those who are choosing to focus on the light energy filtering through, are certainly feeling the difference within themselves. In ways that are soothing to the soul and comforting to the mind. Is it not, that you even feel differently as you look into your skies, day or night? Blossom. Well, I can't speak for others, yet, apparently so many say I do. Yet for me, that is a definite yes. It just feels different. Federation of Light. This is what we mean, Blossom, when we say that everything shall be the same and yet, different. You are beginning, for it is just the beginning, of noticeable change, to see through the veils of cloud, would we say. The more heightened your awareness becomes, the more these type of changes shall present themselves. You will notice it all around you, nature at its best. We are happy to speak of clearance, regarding this particular gateway placed strategically within inside your head. As many of you are aware, it is similar to that which you recognize/label, a walnut. And we have chosen this analogy in particular, because of there now being a crusted shell that has built up around it. Blossom. I did read once that fluoride is a main cause of this. Federation of Light. There are many chemicals that appear as the culprit. Yet, let us focus on the cleansing of. Firstly, recall that you are in control of self. Therefore, that which you decide to display in your mind becomes your being. You make yourself who you are within the confines of the physicality. We speak in these terms, yet understand, we are not speaking of the essence of you, we are speaking of you creating your own world from within your mind's eye. And we would extend that further by saying that this pineal gland is your mind's eye, that when opened up, can take you to anywhere you wish to go. This, throughout time, has been worked upon to make sure it is disabled to a certain extent, so that it cannot reveal to you all that is. Blossom. Worked upon how? Federation of Light. By clamping it up. By tightening it. By shrinking it, over many eons of time. We would liken it to amphibians no longer requiring certain body parts as they found themselves on land, and therefore, fins etc. became obsolete over time. Because of the lack of use of this gland, it almost became redundant. Not through lack of interest, through lack of knowledge of its very existence. For those in power, those in the know throughout history, have not wanted its secrets to be free. For indeed then, their power over you would be gone. It is only through awakenings of souls, that this magical portal is once again, in divine timing, being recognized, for what it is, and what it can do. So, we would make the suggestion of freeing it up by using the most powerful tool you have. Visualization. You can concoct a myriad of ways to break down the barriers, to knock down the walls, to crack open the shell that is preventing you accessing your full potential. And, we would suggest you doing this on a daily basis. Visualize, for instance, little angels/workmen, chipping away at it. Do the whole episode as you watch the shell crumble and sweep up any debris. Visualize, the warmest clearest water, love, being poured over it from a watering can, do it daily. Perhaps envisage your healing hands caressing it in the knowing it is softening. Yet, most of all we would suggest on top of such visuals, to send it love. To visualize the golden white light, of/from Divine Source, that is you, shining from within it, and due to the very nature of this light, there is the knowing that as it radiates through, then it is possible, for all things are, for it to melt away any concrete prisons that have disguised it, over time. Visualize, many ways to set it free. Keep it clean, on a daily basis. Blossom. Part of the cleaning the teeth routine. Federation of light. However you choose it be done. It is beneficial to then, when sitting in meditation, to imagine switching a switch, as one would a light. And very slowly, watch it begin to turn clockwise, gaining in momentum until you are aware of it transforming into a spinning light. Focus on that for a time and then allow your imagination/imagery, to take it from there. When you understand it is a portal, your own personal gateway to elsewhere, then you will come to learn through experience and practice, a certain amount of that which it is capable of. We say certain amount, for it is wise to start small. Allow yourself to go out there with the divine intention of being where your soul is comfortable in exploring. You will understand as you work with it, what we mean. This is such a valuable part of you, treasure it, nurture it, and it shall serve you well. Blossom. May I go back to the point you made of it not getting used, so therefore, it diminished? Can you elaborate on that a little? For surely, those that knew of it and used it, must have been able to keep it to themselves if it was unsafe to let it be known it was in use? Federation of light. And they did so. Yet, as we say, ways were devised to prevent it from being used to its full potential. Blossom. What ways? Federation of light. Tampering with genetics, for example. And we would say, in these times you are living in and for quite a while back, that the vaccinations that are given to so-called prevent illness or disease is a great disguise to interfere with the normal functioning of the divine workings of the body. Blossom. I hate to say it, yet, some innocents are being injected minutes after birth, by their innocent parents believing it is the right thing to do. Federation of light. Be comforted in the knowing this will change. When truths come out, this distortion is one of so many that will be banished from the kingdom. Blossom. Yet, so much damage done to so many. Federation of light. Dearest Blossom, with respect, could you not say this about so much that has taken place upon your planet and is still taking place? This is why you are here. Each one of you. To bring about this change, for the highest good of all. The more you are recognizing your light now and walking into yourselves, the truth of yourselves, the stronger and more magnificent you recognize yourself to be. You can feel it now, you can recognize it now, and this is just the beginning. Multiply this feeling, this knowing, in confidence of self, and then, just imagine the change you are making, just, by being/shining your light. This new world cannot/will not have such things as vaccinations, for example, for there shall be no illness, no man-made disease. When truths are uncovered, so many will be shocked and appalled at that which has been created to make one subservient. To keep one at bay. Blossom. And yet, I do get confused at times. As you say, that no one has control over us, no one can control our soul. Federation of light. And this is so. We would make the suggestion that perhaps the effects of such goings-on work fully when there is no knowledge that it is taking place. This has been going on for eons of time. Yes, there are many that are still walking in the dark. Yet, so many now, so many warriors of light have seen the light at the end of the tunnel and therefore, awakening to facts. The light, the mind within the light, that is you, can overcome everything. Light removes darkness. Light removes fear. Light allows one to reclaim their power. Light controls everything. So, we would say, it is knowledge, dearest souls, knowledge of what has been done to you, that can allow you to take back control. The knowledge itself, that light is the great controller and nothing can take mastery over that. When you know this, when you feel this, when you become in fullness, this light that you are, with all barrages and obstacles removed because of this understanding, then you will come to realize, that no one can get inside your head. No one can reach into your light and take it away. You are the most powerful unit of light, expressing yourself as a human being, because that is your focus, in this moment of now. You decided and were chosen to be part of this game. This game. Blossom. I feel you want me to say, games are for fun. Federation of Light. Should you choose, them/it, to be so. Bring back your fun. Do you see? To bring fun into your lives is an immediate earth lifter. Blossom. I know many would say, come down and try it. You try finding fun amidst all this insane chaos. Federation of Light. And we would reply, if you focus on the chaos, you will drown in chaos. If you focus on finding some fun, you will find it. Make the finding of it, fun. Blossom. For me, I just have a few minutes in my grandson's company and I remember fun and freedom. Federation of Light. Should one make the decision to have fun today, then one can definitely tick off I served in raising the Earth's planetary vibration today. Unfortunately and yet, what is, the darker side of the moon has allowed shadows to cast not only over the planet, yet within the very energy of it. One has got lost within the drudgery of survival. Yet, it is time to break free. It has always been time to break free. As more and more souls awaken into their truth, as they come to recognize the sham that is presented as truth and begin to discover the ultimate light of love that is, the power that will surge throughout your planet because of this, will allow so many more to break out of the mold and be set free. What divinity lies within that? Visualize, visualize, visualize yourselves shining out your light from within. Yet, now, recognize and feel, as you visualize, the difference in you. Because, by doing so, you make the difference. Blossom. I assume you are talking here of the difference in level of vibration and knowing that our light is the divine power. It does not come from ego, recognizing this light within. That is an understanding I have come to. Federation of Light. And that is yet another trick invented to downsize the soul. Blossom. What do you mean? Federation of Light. In that, it became a societal acceptance not to build the self up, for that was known as egotistical/one with a big head. So again, over time, one felt it right, one was raised in the incorrect knowledge, that to admit to the self that one could shine, was not the done thing and so, one stopped doing so. Now this is changing along with the vibration of the planet. To imagine yourself unworthy does not serve the soul or indeed, the whole. To undermine who you are, would we say, is an insult to self and if we may be so bold as to say, an insult to creation. Blossom. Whoa, nicely put. Federation of Light. Truthfully put, Blossom. When one recognizes who they are, the essence of themselves, how could you possibly think that you are an unworthy being? You cannot be unworthy. You are the strongest powerful light of love, deserving of the highest of all that is. Love light in its glory is worthy of all that is goodness, to consider oneself unworthy is futile and undeserving. Blossom. I know we are near the end of the session yet, you mentioning big-headed, reminded me of a question someone asked about the giant statues that have been found all over the world, sometimes leaning back against a mountain etc. They look like they have been carved by a very talented hand. However, it has now been proved, or so they say, that they were petrified. Some have been cut open and blood vessels, bones, ribs, blood arteries, tendons etc., are clearly visible. They are seemingly very old and are all over the place. Just thought I'd throw that in. Federation of Light. Dearest souls, indeed we would willingly say that these remains stem from giants that once lived upon your planet. Like yourselves, they were visitors. They did not reside there for long as conditions were not suitable for their well-being. The atmosphere was not compatible and it became apparent quite quickly that they could not survive within it. Blossom. They must have been petrified that they might become petrified. Federation of Light. Ho ho ho, we believe you would say. Blossom. Nope. We leave that to Santa. In writing these days it would be LOL, just for your future usage. Federation of Light. We will keep that in mind. Blossom. I have to go for gold here and ask when they visited? Federation of Light. We would say, before the dinosaur era of your time. Blossom. Do they still exist? Federation of Light. Yes. These giants eventually found a planet that was more suited to their needs, not only in atmospherics, yet, size. Blossom. And of course, I need to finish with asking you the whereabouts of this planet? Federation of Light. Outside of your solar system. Little point in trying to explain further, with all respect. Blossom. Thank you. A most profitable encounter today. Not saying they are not always. It makes me happy to know that more and more souls are clicking onto your messages. It is my divine intention to get you and White Cloud out there to reach, awaken, and enlighten as many souls as possible. Slowly, one by one, day by day, you are doing so, for which I am so grateful. It is indeed an honor to serve in this way, being the vessel in which you use to make this happen. I am blessed. Federation of Light. We honor each one for being on the earth plane at this time, making the choices that awaken and enlighten so many. Blossom. Thanks so much. A pleasure always. Please revisit the invocation "We are the game changers" whenever the mood takes you, to keep the energy as high as we can. http://youtube.be/myeqbshjgma. Make every day a happy human day. http://www.youtube.com/watch?v=5_ddbfwtx1g $feature=youtube.b. The link to be able to access all my YouTubes is http://www.youtube.com/user/isjobmo. Website, Blossom Goodchild. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click the bell icon at the top of the page to get notified when I post a new video. Universal Channeling. Channeling the conscious universe.